Hey guys, here's my Mixolydian quick licks video. This isn't really going to be a long hard look at the ins and outs of the mode, just to run through a few shapes of the scale for kind of those who don't already know it. And now I'll give you a blues lick and a jazz lick you can kind of just get stuck into. So yeah, let's crack on. Yeah, we're going to start off by looking at the bluesier lick of the pair. This one's in C Mixolydian. It's pretty much just all played around a C7 dominant chord. It's like 100% the kind of thing you'd use over a C7 chord when you were jamming, playing lead. So it starts with a hammer-on from the 8th to the 9th fret on the G, and then you're going to hit the 8 on the B and E strings one at a time. So that's basically just marking out the bottom of the C7 chord. Then you're gonna, after that, you're gonna have a pre-bend held at the 11th fret, bending up a tone, and as you strike that note, you're gonna release the bend. So then drop down to the 10th on the B. So from there, you're going to go to the 8th fret on the D and G, and as you kind of hit those, you're going to hammer onto the 9th with your middle finger on the G. So again, just kind of marking out that dominant chord. So 8th on the D and G, hit them, hammer onto the 9 on the G, and then just kind of hit the B on the 8th fret where the bar is. So again, that's just kind of the dominant chord. Then your finger's going to come in and play the 5th chord on the 10th fret of the A. So then you're going to get the 10th fret on the D and B strings, make a nice little 6th, and then just slide it down 2 frets to the 8th. So another little thing to note, a little preference I have. I play the first bit kind of hitting a lot harder and striking with the pick. So I play with the pick, then I switch to fingers to get kind of a more warm, rounded sound for the kind of softer bit. So pick, fingers. So yeah, the second lick is the jazzy one of the two. It's played in A Mixolydian. Starts on the 7th fret of the A string, then goes to the 5th fret on the D, and 4th fret on the G, and then the 7th on the G. So you can play this with pick or fingers. I prefer to play it with fingers, but you can just as easily do it with the picks, whatever works for you, you know. So 7 on the A, 4 on the D, 4 and 7 on the G. Then you're going to hit the 5th fret of the G and slide into the 6th fret. That's a passing note. The 5th isn't actually part of the key, but hitting an out of key note and sliding it into a note that does belong to the key. It's just like a really common jazz thing. There, you're going to go, so that's, we've already got, and then you're going to, after that you're going to hit the 5th fret on the B, the 7th fret on the G, 6th fret on the G, 5th fret on the G, so that's, then you're going to get the 7th fret on the A, 4th fret on the G, and you're going to do a quick little hammer on, which is 4, 5, 4. Then 7th fret on the D, 4th fret on the D. So that kind of second half again slower. both halves of the lick put together sounds like. So yeah, that was another 2 Mixolydian licks for you to chuck into your repertoire. Hope you kind of put into good use, and I hope you learned something today.